All right, so you ran on conviction politics. You've said that you didn't run to get reelected. It's been a hell of a first session, cap and trade, and now healthcare. 60 years they've been trying to do this. How's it feel? I think I'm the first person you've spoken to since you cast those votes.
Well, we had this dream that we could do politics differently, that we could focus not just on the piecemeal, symbolic things that make people feel good, but actually solving the problems that we face. We know we have an energy dependence problem. We know we have a healthcare crisis. We know we have to rebuild the middle class of this country. But instead of doing symbolic politics, we're trying to do the real thing. And it's not easy, but it's right. And that's what people asked us to do. That's what they asked. And I'll tell you, over the last 14 or 15 months, my hope in that dream has been shaken, but it's been restored tonight. This is a huge deal. Getting universal, affordable health care for every American, making it so that every American's not a pink slip away from losing the coverage for their family, having a competitive market that's going to bring down costs. This is a big victory for the American people, but it's also a victory for this new kind of politics that says we're going to see this thing through and do what's right by people.
You make it sound like it was an easy vote to cast, but I know you've been all over your district talking to all sorts of people that had some different ideas. What do you have to say to them tonight?
Well, I really think there's a lot of room for respectful debate here. There were people in my district that ideologically felt this was wrong, those who felt ideologically this was right, and a lot of people in the middle who are very pragmatic and said, look, if this is going to bring down the bills on my kitchen table, if this is going to bring down the cost for me to hire another person and get them insurance, then that's a good thing. When people think about the idea that being a woman in this country will no longer be a pre-existing condition, most people like that. When you think about the idea that a child born in this country is going to have access to good primary care, that our community health clinics are going to be built on that, we're extending the Medicare Trust Fund, these are important things. And I think we win when we go out, stand for what we genuinely believe, speak from our heart, and we deliver. And we go out and we continue to communicate that to people. People respect that conviction.
Plenty of gas left in your tank. What's on the agenda for next year?
Well, first we've got to make sure the Senate cleans up this bill. We can't take the foot off the gas yet on health care. But we certainly still have to stand for energy independence, and we've got to stand for putting people back to work on those jobs between $6 an hour and six figures, construction jobs, retrofit jobs. We have a summer building season coming up. We've got a lot of kids going into the job market. Now is the time to rebuild America's competitive advantage, and people want to do that. People want to work. They want to support their families. So I stand tonight feeling like, hey, maybe this bet we made on the American people was right, which is people are ready to support a better kind of politics. And when we deliver for them and we don't let the insurance companies push us around and the special interests define the politics, we're gonna see results from that, and it's a good thing.
Thanks very much, Congressman. It's been
Thank you.
60 years.